Hello everyone, greetings, welcome. We are once again back with some more Danganronpa 2. Goodbye despair, my name is Karen aka KRMB and welcome back. Okay, so when we last left off, we basically went on a side quest with Nagito and basically learned that the main character dude, what's his name again? Hajime. Right, Hajime doesn't actually have a thing. He isn't actually an ultimate. So that's fun. Okay. So yeah, Nagito basically turned out to be the ultimate shitlord and basically started treating Hajime like shit because of that. Which, honestly, you could basically have come realize with half of your brain exposed to the elements. So, yes, we are currently doing the fourth trial, which is Nekomaru's death / suicide? Maybe? Possibly. It's got honestly, this is really weird one and kind of confusing. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot of weird stuff about this case. Let's for a start go through all of the truth bullets to get us all, especially me, back up to speed. So, Monokuma file number 4. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. I didn't need to do that. Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied with a loop. A button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease and he is forced to enter sleep mode. That is the good night button. Oil on the floor. Oil that was flowing out of Nekomaru's body. The majority of it came from his fatal head wound. Tipped over pillar. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even 2 people couldn't budge it. New looking hammer. An enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. A chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Grape Tower. Akane's account. Apparently Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 AM. Pillar fragments. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath. Is that how you spell scattered? Shouldn't there be an E between the R and the D? Underneath Nekomaru's body. However, there were no fragments on top of his body. Fuyuhiko's account. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 AM. Wall clock. At 5:30 AM, the alarm of the wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor started going off. That sentence is so poorly worded, I probably wrote it. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Contact elevator. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. Strawberry Hall's button. The button in Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower was broken. Nagito's sudden appearance. Nagito was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. And that's it. So, just to fill in the gaps, that Nagito's sudden appearance was pretty much what we were doing the last episode, where we went into the Fun House of Death, or whatever it's called. Death something. Death comes up a lot in this game. If it's some weird name, just assume it has death in it, as far as I'm concerned. So, yes, he went through the weird death room thing, almost shot himself in the head, but didn't because he's a lucky bastard. And basically arrived at Grape House via a kind of a hatch. A hatchet in the roof? Was it the roof or the floor? That's actually kind of important. Which is above which? I think it was in the floor, wasn't it? Which would mean that Strawberry House is above Grape House, I believe. Which would... and the reason I say that is because... or the reason why I'm so sure that it was in the floor and not the roof was because my initial thought was that Nekomaru may have been crushed by the floor of the circular room going up and down. So if he was in the Grape House one, if he was on the floor in Grape House and then somehow the elevator went down from Strawberry House, then he got crushed. Yes. Is there anything else? Left leg were tied with a metal wire. I still say that was probably to pull him somewhere. Maybe pull him out from somewhere or something like that. That's like, why else would there be a rope? Unless the deed was done somewhere else and he was dragged there, but that doesn't really make much sense. Good night button. I don't know. Maybe that will never come up. Maybe it will. Who knows? On the floor, tipped over pillar. New looking hammer. Yeah, the hammer was used, I believe, to break the pillar. It wasn't actually used to harm Nekomaru. But why would they need to break the pillar? That I don't know. Chain. Yes. There is... yeah, that's one of the things that leads to potential suicide, maybe. Pillar fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. And the fact that Nekomaru set the wall clock and then walked away so people could actually see him walking away. Wait. No, Fuyuhiko saw him walking away, and then half an hour later. So he used the wall clock to basically wake people up to hear the crash, bang, explosion. I don't know. And yeah, the contact elevator is an elevator. It goes up and down. It doesn't go side to side like the game told us it did. Yeah. And Strawberry Hulk's button maybe done by Fuyuhiko? I love you, posh dickhead. I have come back. Give me a ciggy. Cheese dog, look. Hey, Harwal, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. You've really gone all in on this English accent, huh? I have to say, it's perfect. I can absolutely imagine just walking down the street in London and then suddenly somebody comes along and says that. I can absolutely imagine it. Maybe at like 5 a.m. after a late 1 hour. I'm doing well, Firewall. I'm doing well. How are you doing, my dude? Hope things are going well for you these days. You should be back in school now, shouldn't you? I think it was the 22nd or something? 23rd that you were supposed to start? Anyway, so that is all the truth bullets. We aren't actually at the trial yet. We are going there soonish, probably. We should get back to Nekomaru's investigation too. If we don't hurry, the class trial will start soon. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're doing. So Nagito. Oh, starting uni on Monday. Cool, cool, cool. Oh. I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam. Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right?
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Really bad week last week, but it's getting better. I'm doing better, I think. New medication. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm glad your week is getting better, at least. Is it getting better because I'm here? I'm only joking. You don't need to answer that. So, yeah. Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results. Huh? Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees. I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's obvious.
Yes, actually. Oh, firewall. Aww. Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated.
Now then,
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Grape Tower.
Oh my.
The hell's wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Huh. That's weird, though. That's really weird. So, if it rotated 180 degrees, it rotated 180 degrees. So, that would mean that there is no connection between Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower except that elevator. Because, like, well, the way 180 degrees would work is that you go in this way, you look around this way at the door. So right now I'm in the elevator looking at the door, and then the elevator slowly turns around, and then still looking at the door, you go out this way. But then that would mean that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower aren't connected at all. That's really weird. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter? Probably? Because it doesn't matter. Okay, why doesn't it matter? Let's follow that train of thought. Why doesn't it matter? Well, you can't go through Strawberry or through Grape Hall you can't go through Grape Tower to get to Strawberry Tower. And you can't go through Grape Tower to get to Strawberry Hall. Which means the killings all happened in Grape Hall. And with that being the case, we already kind of knew that because the elevator button was broken, the doors were locked, all that stuff. And we knew that the last person to ride the elevator they rode the elevator from Strawberry to Grape and then broke it here. But then you have the problem of Nagito. Because Nagito was able to get... Well, actually, hang on. Because there was the hatch in the floor of Strawberry Hall. So I was thinking that he just went straight down through the hatch and ended up in Grape. But, like, what if there was a tunnel? The game kind of cut away from that little mission before he even entered it. Before he even entered the hatch. So maybe there was a tunnel and he basically climbed through the floor and then up somewhere. Maybe some random ass giant statue. Just thinking. Your reasoning is fundamentally flawed because that's not an elevator but a lift. Are you... No, hang on. I was gonna say, are you British or are you not? But no, you're... No, lift is actually the British one, so... Okay, fair enough. Huh. Okay. But what does that mean for the actual death? I don't know. I don't really know. Because the person who kills Nekomaru, if there is somebody else who killed Nekomaru, could have just... I mean, they had to have found the hammer somewhere. So that would mean that they had been to the other place anyway. So there's... So they probably know about the passageway from one to the other. Yeah, so... It's good to know. It's good I figured this out. But I don't think it really helps right now. Maybe later. Maybe in the trial. Something will become clear.
You serious?
We don't have an equivalent in my language for the word elevator. That's why we just use this. Oh. Fair enough. The Brits and also the Irish actually use lift instead of elevator as well. It's weird. I think it's just an American thing that those are called elevators. I mean, elevate, lift. Lift is just so much easier. Why wouldn't you use lift? Anyway. Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
Damn it. I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
Well.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why, you?
You stay quiet.
We should call it a reacher from now on because it reaches places. Yes, everything that reaches places is called a reacher, including stairs, escalators, and also those grabby handle thingies that old people use. All of them are called reachers from now on. Just don't tell Tom Cruise or he'll want to make a movie called Reacher and then things will get weird. If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Damn it. Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well...
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. But why? Well, it has been for the past case or two. I think it's that old proverb or saying. What was it? Something. Familiarity breeds contempt. The more familiar you are with people, the more flaws you see in them. So he may have idolized the ultimates at the start. He may have genuinely idolized them at the start, but then as he spent more time with them, he realized, oh wait, hang on. Have I ever told you what's the deal with Nagito, his medical condition? No. Is that spoiler territory? If not, then feel free. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so Kazuichi, how you feeling?
Damn it!
We've come so far. There's no way I could get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. That's something you get from his free time events. Oh, feel free. I'm not going to finish them anyway. Definitely not. Huh? Where'd you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too. Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Has both dementia and terminal cancer. Oh, jeez. Huh. Early onset dementia. For like a teenager? That's rare, I'd say. To put it bluntly. Apparently, Kazuichi has finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Yes, that's why I clicked on it. So, how's your clock doing? Looking like, 6:30? Wait. 7. Okay, 5:30. 25 past 5? Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. 7:30. Huh. Interesting. Looks like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. Clock's alarm timer has been added to the truth bowl section of your handbook. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Gah! I have become a Time Lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? What exactly does it say about it? So, the clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock that can't be tampered with, not even to set the time. Now, if you were to intercept those radio waves, that would be a different story. But let's assume that these people aren't, what are they called? Anonymous. Anonymous? Yeah, that's them, yeah. Nekomaru's used this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock's arms are stopped around 7:30 and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. Huh. And it broke the moment that it went off. Unless you're in front of a mirror, how are you going to read the time when the time is on your chest? Practice, I'd imagine. I mean, people know have learned how to read upside down. Like, reading would be way more difficult than just setting a clock. Although, let's just say that that's the case, then you would think it would be 1 o'clock? Don't think that has any relevance. But anyway. Okay. So that's that. I should back off for now. Wait. Is there anything else? There's something protruding from the back of Nekomaru's neck. Good night, Bun. By chance, did the killer press this to force Nekomaru into sleep mode? Sleep mode. If so, getting behind him first would be a Herculean task. Yeah, okay. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. How dare you commit suicide? What kind of hope is that? Okay, Nagito, what's going on?
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
you don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
I hope we got to the scrap heap. Hell, Nekomaru, Nikita said calmly. Oh, it's like the devil from Futurama. He's gonna go meet Bender now. Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it? How?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here.
Huh? See?
Yeah. Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall is a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. We should get inside Nekomaru. Yeah, deep inside. We'll probably need a lot of lubricant though. So. Broken doorknob has been added to truth bullet section of your handbook.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. Vaseline, rather.
Jeez.
No, I think we might need some WD-40. He seems like a right tight arse. But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? Absolutely nothing. It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. How you doing, Akane? She's staring at Nekomaru's body with terrifying eyes. Hey, blood's dripping from your fist.
I'm good.
It's nothing. I was just holding back my anger and dug my nails into my palm.
Damn it.
This is nothing. It doesn't hurt at all compared to Nekomaru. His ass is bolted shut, so we'll need a bolt cutter. Akane.
I won't forgive you.
I'll never forgive the killer. I'll beat him up so bad they'll never walk again. Alright. Let's head on out. Actually, I could have talked to the others. Maybe there would have been a clue somewhere in there. But I doubt it. Oh hey Gundam. What have you been up to?
If you flinch, you will die!
Onward to the land of the dead. Strawberry Tower. Yes, sir. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
You?
You've got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If you say we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh boy. So I'm guessing it'll be a completely empty circular room. How you doing? You still see Chiaki? Nagito seems really confident about it. I wonder why. Maybe he knows something. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's talk to Nagito. He's kind of running the show at this point.
Hey.
Now then, can you hurry up and press the button already? Jeez, I didn't know you needed me to push buttons. So does that mean we touch Nekomaru's nuts? The ones that go with the bolts? We touched Nekomaru's 7-inch bolt. Yeah, we lubed it up real good. There's no way this door will open. Not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Impossible. Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say this. This definitely looks weird. Well... Yeah? Eh? Wait, hang on. What? Yeah, this definitely looks weird. Because it's as though we walked in through the same door again. What?
So,
Oh, does the tower rotate as well? No, hang on. What do you mean, huh? Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. What? The body is... Oh, I see what they mean. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. We need a visual representation, so that means paint. We'll get to paint later if it's warranted. You know what's happening. Well, kind of. It is confusing, but we don't need paint right now, Firewall. You can't, you know, paint is a treat, you know? Paint is like, is the culmination of a beautiful thing. It is a painting. We can't just bring it out whenever we desire, you know? Then paint would lose its meaning. It would lose its gloss. It would lose its flair, you know? It needs to be for special occasions. That's all. It's fun. We don't need paint right now. Paint will make an appearance one day again, I promise. But today, well, right now we don't. Anyway. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. So... They don't fit together like a puzzle. One's square and one's like that. It's so weird. It really is. So, I guess the only option is that the tower moved downwards. Like it was on a conveyor belt. And it moved downwards to meet the Strawberry Hall door when it was open. But then there's the question of what happened to the chain. What happened to the chain? I know what's going to happen, so I might send you a diagram of this building with anime titties on it for good measure. Yeah, what happened to the chain? And why is the doorknob different? That's so strange. That is genuinely strange. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... I mean, it could have. No, it couldn't have. Because we know for a fact that the elevator does it. Anyway, no, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. Mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in tower. Honestly, I'm kind of lost. Like, the entire point of this case is basically that it's a locked room mystery. You would have felt if the floor itself spun. You would have felt if the floor itself spun. I mean, if it happened slowly enough, then it wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be an issue. And they did mention that the elevator ride is basically interminable. It goes on for ages. So, chain has been updated.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought? Then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door? Well, there is a doorknob missing, and there's no chain. Just honestly, what's freaking me out the most, I guess. Huh? I don't know. It's a door with a picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Great Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone? It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But was it a clue too?
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? No, I was about the same amount of confused. No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together. If you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask. Yeah, I could feel that coming in my gizzard.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Huh. Seems Nekomaru's found himself an attitude as well, just like Nagito. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey!
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then, it suddenly appeared before us. An elevator. Oh shit, well, there goes Nekomaru. Huh. Is anybody else dead? Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you cannot escape.
I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, shall we get moving as well?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonya's gone, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
Damn it!
But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward. We're the same. The same stepladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just stepladders for everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Huh? Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey.
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? Cliched. What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. It's actually a reference to one of the Danganronpa novels. Oh, really? Oh, cool. It's so cliched though. Like what does that actually add to the story? If like that's what it's a pet peeve of mine that I absolutely hate stories with what's it called? Unreliable narrators. I absolutely hate them. That's why I hated the Joker movie. It like the ending just basically says, "Oh no, that was basically all just a lie," and it's just fuck off. Great. So what? So that was basically just an entire waste of time. Fantastic. But like, even if it's not that extreme, where the entire movie might or might not be a lie, ooh, you'll never know. Like it's still, especially from mystery novels, it's like it gives the writer infinite ways out. And it means that they don't have to actually put time and effort into perfecting their story. All they have to do is just wave their hand and say, "Oh, unreliable narrator," and then everything is forgiven. And it's not. It's bullshit. I don't like that. Yeah. Good. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go, everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in normal elevators, it shakes this bad. It reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. Is that the first time anyone has spoken inside the elevator? It might be. The only reason anyone ever went on the elevator was to go to a trial. So everybody was silent and wondering who the killer was and all that stuff. That might be the first time anybody's spoken it. Actually, I do seem to recall Monokuma popping up in the elevator at one point, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong either way. Who knows? And suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. Oh, shit.
Well now.
Jeez. What did you do to this place, Monokuma? I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Hey,
Come on
hey.
now.
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now
Otherwise,
I'm really angry.
I'll roll the dice, and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. One extreme punishment.
Now then.
Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly, and just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. That's a gray area. That's a very, very gray area right there, my friend. If you're about to be murdered by a psychopath, then defending yourself is perfectly natural. Like, yeah. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Okay, so, I don't think I have any new skills or anything. Moonsault. Increases jumping power. Oh, yeah. Alright. For that minigame, yeah. I've already been through the truth bullets at one point today. But, beanie. So I've been through the truth bullets at one point already, so I don't think we need to go through it again. This case is really confusing. As a last word before the trial begins, and yeah, I'll start the trial. I will be starting the trial today. This case is really, really confusing. And basically, like, all of the things that were done and said, they're all about the room. They're all about the tower. They're all about Grape House and Strawberry House and how the two are linked. That is all of the clues that I've gotten so far. So, with like 2 exceptions, maybe. Hang on. So, there's the wire. So somebody else was there. It wasn't just Nekomaru. And the hammer. Like, those are the only two things. Well, Nekomaru might have brought the hammer with him. Maybe he wanted to try and force through the door or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, somebody... So, let's just assume that the hammer wasn't for the pillar. Because apparently it wasn't. Because all of the pillar fragments were underneath Nekomaru. They weren't... They weren't on top of him. So what was the hammer for? To break through the door. What makes me say that? Because... the doorknob. I'm guessing Nekomaru pulled the doorknob so hard that he pulled it out of the door itself. So that means that I guess he was desperate to get into the grape house, I guess, for some reason. It's just odd. Like, everything is just about the connection between the two houses. So, who did it? Well, Nekomaru. Yes, like, suicide is kind of the only option I have right now, because nothing else points at anybody else. Except, I suppose, the hammer. I can't imagine that Nekomaru is the kind to go into that fun house thing. That killing fun house, whatever it's called. The clown room. I'll just call it the clown room from now on. I don't think he's the type to go into the clown room. Except, if he reasoned that he was a robot, so he technically couldn't die, then maybe... I don't know. So that would narrow it down a bit, anyway. To basically Chiaki. Nagito, no, because we went in there with him. I suppose, what's his face? Gundam. Right. I suppose, oh, I actually have some. Oh, cool. I suppose Gundam, would be another person who might be up for it, but I don't really see anybody else trying it. Well, I suppose Sonya maybe, but like, that's just all spitballing. Like, I have no idea. I don't think it's possible to have an idea except for the suicide stuff. So yeah, let me actually go in here then, and we'll see what we can get. Influence gauge, effective during the class trial. Slightly increases influence gauge, focus gauge. I never really use focus. Cannot be combined with envious influence. What's envious influence? Neural liberation. What? Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever time. Effective during those. Huh. Huh. That's strange. Whatever. Yeah, I have no idea, so I'm going to buff that as much as I can. Okay. And then I need to make sure that this is in fact turned on. Okay. That's really weird. Lost in thought. Increases the time limit. Increases influence gauge recovery. Decreases delay between firing through bullets. Okay. Allows you to lock onto 2 statements at once. Oh! I thought it was 3. Isn't it 3? And increases jumping power. Okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm ready. Let's see what happens.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class.
Oh shit. Hang on. Looking for the right button. There it
During
is.
the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
Shut up,
I'm here
Manomi,
today
or I'll make you the main
because
ingredient.
Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
To be fair,
why don't
they've
we try
basically
going
been
over the
starved for
incident?
the past few days.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I
Huh.
headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Hang on. She found him before 7 a.m.? So, which clock is wrong exactly? Are all of the clocks in both of the places wrong? Only Nekomaru's is right? Or was I right and somebody did send a radio signal to screw with Nekomaru's clock?
Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
I should have got soda.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened
You're
to run
helping,
into each other on
Akane.
the first floor of Grape
Very
House.
much
We
helping.
went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
That's a leap right there.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess.
Yeah.
Or I'll break all of you in half.
Yeah, men
You're
are.
the cruelest one here!
Yeah, women are definitely
Now,
incapable
now.
of being cruel.
Enough with the lovers' quarrel.
Absolutely.
We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Nekomaru's just giving
The
us a high
incident
five.
notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
What? What do you mean, even, Miss Sonia?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Huh?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
I wanted another huh there. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. Well, I'm guessing the pillar. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably, well, if you want to ask like that. Make your argument. And for the new looking hammer. How do I... Sorry, I had to do something. Don't worry about it, Fireball.
I guess we
It's
should
all-
figure out the weapon
It's all good.
first.
Wait, how do
The
I...
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar,
There
huh?
it is.
No, the hammer.
Hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Nope,
No, that's wrong.
that is incorrect. I have
No,
facts
I
and
can't
logic
accept
on my
that
side.
That hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Because it
A
doesn't
lot
make
of
sense.
oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Whose hand is that? What?
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil
Who's doing
later.
yoga while we're having a trial? What?
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil?
Oh,
If they
it's
didn't
her.
want it to look
Okay.
suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
She just has no idea what's going on. Okay.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster.
Baby gangsta? Me?
That's my
Just
new
so
rap
y'all
name.
know,
Baby
I was trying
gangster.
to test you guys. I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
I'm pretty
right?
sure that's a logical fallacy there, but the game will go for it. But if it's something at a crime scene that had oil on it, the broken pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Mekamaru himself?
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Neither was Sakura.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I think. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this when I was talking just before the case, or not just before the case, but just before the trial. The reason he may have used the pillar was as a battering ram to try and get through the door. So he ripped the doorknob. It's not actually a doorknob, it's more like a door handle, but the game calls it a doorknob, I think. The door handle off its hinges. Then he uses the hammer and tries to break it down with the hammer. Then he picks up the pillar and tries to ram the door like that. No idea how it ended up with him being covered in wire and dead, but you know, we'll see.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the
Could
heck?
Nekomaru even lift that pillar? I have no idea. I have no clue. But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem.
Hey, my name is
If it's not
Celestia
the pillar,
Ludenberg.
then there's no
Welcome
other
back,
weapon we
welcome
can
back.
think of.
I have a theory. It's possible the killer could have put him to sleep, set his alarm, tied him to
There
the
may
doorknob,
be a way to
and
use
let
the
him
pillar as a
fall
weapon
onto
without
the
lifting
pillar.
it.
Huh?
Oh
For
shit!
reals?
I tied the. It's possible the killer could have put him to sleep, set his alarm, tied him to the doorknob, and let him fall onto the pillar. Well, what I was originally thinking was that the pillar had fallen on top of him. But that doesn't look like it's the case. The other one is that it's like he fell from a height onto the pillar, but what's the point of the wire and a bunch of other things? I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird. This is a really weird trial. If anybody was able to figure this out before the trial, I would be shocked. Nekomaru's watch can't be messed with. Well, with proper radio waves and stuff, apparently it can be, probably, but I don't know. Sorry, I missed something there. But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of. There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it. Oh, for reals?
Yes, for real.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Super Sonia to the rescue! Alright, what's your argument? Gonna put on for pillar fragments, probably.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and
I
bullseye.
think I just missed. Oh, I should.
Even
I
could
should be
probably
letting
tip
it.
over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Yeah, calm your panties. Calm your panties. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that
Nope.
pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
Nope.
No, that's wrong!
One thing that confused me about the previous trials,
If
how someone
Nekomaru
as
was crushed
clumsy
by the
as
pillar,
McCann do
there
such a
should have been
clever
fragments
crime.
on top of his body.
Was she actually clumsy though, or was that just a ruse? Well, the sickness changed her a lot. So... yeah. The sickness basically made her a new person. I don't know. The brain is a strange thing. Or maybe there's no answer. And that's just a plot hole. I have no clue.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
Yeah. This is easy stuff so
If
far.
the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Yeah, like you let go of the hammer.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
Okay, that's a good thing
feeling,
to
huh?
remember then.
That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Rolling it, I guess.
You guys, the same as usual.
She's a nurse.
You're
A job that
unable to
requires
clear a
surgery.
path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
That was a close victory at 4K master HP. That's on 9. So won the class mode of the universe too. Nice, good job. She's a nurse, a job that requires a certain degree of skills and not falling over. Yeah, that is also true. Maybe she was just like tired those times or something. I have no idea.
What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say?
Jeez, Nagito was just going all out in the asshole
It's not like I want to
this
die
round.
with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito.
Mikan's ex
What
is
the hell
playing
happened to you?
it. What?
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Oh, I see what you mean.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
The wire?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Or she was just focusing
So,
really hard to
Nagito
not
knows
mess
what
that
the
up.
ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
Oh, shut up, Gundam.
Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am
can we
he
just
who
eject
cuts the
Gundam from
insolent
the spaceship?
catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark daggers of destruction.
Shut up, Sonya. Stop encouraging him.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify
Sonya gets
that,
him.
we first
Sonya
need to
gets him.
solve the
I
secret
don't,
of
but
the
Sonya does.
funhouse.
Huh?
Ah, here we go.
The secret of the funhouse?
Here we go again.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Ah, shut
Except
up,
for
Nagito.
Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Correct. Well done.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower,
Gundam is the
and
ultimate
Grape
weapon.
House
I say we
leads to
throw him
Grape
from
Tower.
plane and see if he explodes or not.
In actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Nah, he just pull a
It is
Thor.
undeniable that such
He
a
just swing his
sweet
hamsters by their
building structure
tails,
is the
and they
secret of
just
the
pull them
funhouse.
off. Oh my
Yeah.
god, the
Not only
hamsters
does
pulled
that
them
make
off.
Perfect sense. But Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh, show. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Yeah. Where couldn't I put in strange feeling in tower? There we are. Or broken door, not
In
maybe.
truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
I'll let the
So
game
that's
go
the
first.
secret
though.
of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but If that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry
Okay, I think
Tower
it
and
should
Grape
be
Tower are
second.
actually the exact same place.
Bye.
No, that's wrong.
Trenchman acids are exposed to nuclear waste.
Both of those towers.
I'd be
Are
down
they
for it.
really the same place?
They got goods, they do nothing.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Yes! I mean, no.
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Aw, not even a small
Doesn't
one.
it seem strange?
I'm Irish. We kind of deal in
When we went to
rebellions.
Great Tower
Yeah,
from
no
Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in
I
front
mean,
of the door
not
to
many were
Strawberry
successful,
Hall.
but, you know, we tried.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like
Not even a
the floor
decapitation
rotating
here and there.
180 degrees.
Yeah, come on.
If it is, then see,
Just a couple
that
of
means it
mass
could have passed through the
hangings,
exact same
you
place,
know.
right?
If so, then what?
We could do
You
some marches
seriously
up and
think
down the
such a
promenade
simple
and
answer is
stuff.
the
It'd be
correct answer?
fun.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Oops, he
If the floor
did it
didn't
again.
rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Yes, my queen.
Then how about this? Somebody
Oh,
moved Nekomaru's body.
Okay.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
That was one of my original ideas.
Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
I'm more interested in the oil. That'd be
If
an
it is
interesting
too
thing to
heavy
move.
to carry, let them roll it.
Shut up,
Just like
Sonya.
if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
Oh, come on, game. You didn't have to be that forceful with it. We understood the reference originally. You can just let it be. Oh. I congratulated Sonya and then I completely stopped congratulating her. Broken doorknob wire, oil on the floor. Yeah.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Eh. She's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. I need to counter her remarks to make for an
There are many
opportunity for-
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
Oh.
I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
As expected of a princess.
There are many different ways.
Hey,
The body and the
Scorpy!
pillar could have been moved.
Welcome back.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I have a dare for you? What's the
Moving
dare?
the body and the pillar
Sonya's
in such
going
a
to
short
single-handedly
time.
start a second French Revolution.
That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
What?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene, he could have moved it all easy as pie.
Oh!
Damn it!
Oh, oh, I see.
There are many
I
different
see.
ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Wait. Why? Why can't I? I dare you to beat the Sans Fight Simulator on the first
There are
try.
many different
Not
ways.
happening.
The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Why can't I? Why can't we
There are
get
many
to that
different
other place
ways.
again?
The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Futuristic Robo-Bear? That is an odd apple of an assumption. There is no way.
It seems you have forgotten.
Robo-Bear? What are you on about,
Monokuma
Robo-Bear?
is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Oh, wait, there it
He
is.
could have moved it all, easy as pie.
It's everything at the crime scene. That's what I missed there. Okay.
Damn it!
There are many different
annoying.
ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been, and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic
No, not that one.
Robo-Bear.
Not that one. Whoops, made a mistake.
Crap!
Got too ahead of
Seems
myself.
you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those
There
walls.
it is. Took a bit. Took a second.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
He said that a lot more calmly than you would think he should.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
Happy
Physically
Spooktober!
moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Sans Fight Simulator on the first try. By the way, Scorpy, I have literally never played Undertale in my entire goddamn life. Beating Sans on the first try ain't happening. Beating Sans at all ain't happening. Not unless I beat the game several times. Like, I know how to get to the Sans fight in that. It's basically the bad ending where you kill everybody. And it's supposed to be a pain in the ass, right? Yeah, no, I think I'd rather play Undertale, but I don't think I actually own Undertale.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
By the way, I'm not doing anything for Spooktober this year.
I'm terribly sorry.
I have something.
I cannot believe
I have
got
something
so
planned
fired
though.
up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is
I have a
awesome
plan.
to watch.
So what
It's
really
a cunning
happened?
plan.
Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
You don't even celebrate Halloween? Really? Huh.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. Yeah, a resident psychopath.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Feel
Give us
free.
the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Borrowed holiday, we didn't exactly have it for that long. Maybe like 10 years. Oh, interesting.
But how do we know your hint is any good?
Huh.
It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Okay. He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game, I guess?
I see.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Yes, a certain
That's
trapdoor,
right.
I believe.
The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths
Oh,
of
the
the
window,
final dead
right.
room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Okay, so that's the tower.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot selection. I can't move the camera. What doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? The fact that this looks like it's set to rotate. That doesn't really make sense to me. It's the tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along, which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you agree? Oh, okay. Then what about the tunnels leading to the tower? That's okay, fine.
Crap!
It's just somebody's desktop image. Yeah, low res one. Non-Christian countries still celebrate not for its religious meaning of giving gifts, decorating the house. Yeah. That makes sense. Trees? Wait, what the hell is that? Why is this part blurry?
Here! You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Okay, well I just pointed at the blurry bit, but
Yeah,
okay, sure.
It should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo. Which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot selection. What can I? The the blurriness is really throwing me off as well. Like, can I like do over here or something? Is the tower? Yeah, okay, it's the tower Chiaki. I get that. It's not exactly the tower that I'm talking about, but okay. If I can't click on the tower, then where am I supposed to be looking? How much I look at it? This photo's not taken from the first floor. Yeah. What if I look up? Okay.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That sounds like something Dr. Seuss would say.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
That was exactly what
From
I
this
was
point on,
thinking.
do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too.
Look at this
even though he's
photograph.
just a normal high school student.
Every time I do it
Despite the
makes
fact
me
that you
laugh.
don't have a real
That's a good song.
talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? The 180 degrees, maybe? Or that? Yeah. Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
I didn't actually take much of a look around the archive. Actually, maybe I would have seen something if if my eyes had been a bit more peeled. Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor? Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. So apparently they are on top of each other. Oh, okay. What's the jump button again? Oh, okay. Beep. Boop. What's that? Oh, it's an obstacle. Okay, I wasn't actually supposed to ram into it. I was just curious. Oh, okay. That I wasn't paying attention for. Question 1. The Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. Yes. Yeah, they exist. Yeah. Oh, come on. That barely hit me. Come on. Come on. Oh. Wee. Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. Oh no, it can't be red twice in a row, right? That's also a logical fallacy, actually. Do, 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 do. Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. Hajime is just an unreliable narrator. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's all coming together.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the tricks in
Got it. I know the secret of the
the
funhouse.
Danganronpa game.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Hey,
Think
Fihiko
about it
can
like
count to
that.
6. Good
Based on
job.
Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Danganronpa doesn't exist. It's just Hajime's fever dream because he's in a coma. Yeah, and I'm actually Hajime. Oh! Wait, that makes too much sense. Back it up, back it up. Nope, 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 nope. Don't like. Where's Strawberry House is located? The floors above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Oh, snap.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
So?
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided.
Never heard of fake walls?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
Jeez. I'm starting to root for Nagito here. These guys really aren't on the
Quadrilateral
same
and hexagon.
level, huh?
Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Which I still say is weird. He could have just used fake walls. But okay.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right!
How many sides
Those
does an
two
octagon
houses
have?
exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a
2.
building
An
like
inside
that on
and an
your own
outside.
Without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Yeah, don't Kuma,
Just like
don't
Strawberry
come
House was on top
on
of
me,
Grape House.
please. I don't particularly want to be
Strawberry Tower was also on top
Kumadon.
of Grape Tower.
Although I wouldn't mind being Cabadont.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
It's an
Aw,
elevator.
your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Oh, wait! I figured it out! Can I pause? No? Okay, hang on.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you
Gundam
totally
gets the
stole my
credit.
spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
He's crying. Oh. A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? Are dummies tasty? I mean, it depends, you know. If they have a lot of fat on them, then maybe. If they're all like wiry and thin and skinny, then I wouldn't bother. You can find a lot of tasty dummies on Reddit. That's filled with dummies who never go out and exercise or anything like that. They never go touch grass, so yeah, if you're looking for a good grade A tasty fat-filled dummy, then I'd recommend Reddit. So here's what happened. I know what happened. I think I know what happened. Do I know what happened? I think I know what happened. So what happened was, I think, that Nekomaru climbed the pillar. He climbed the pillar. Then he hooked himself onto the roof, onto the ceiling of the tower. Then he, or an accomplice maybe, went from Strawberry House to Grape House or something like that, whichever way around it is. Then Nekomaru fell. He fell and he cracked his skull open from the drop. And like my name is Celestian Ludenberg mentioned, he fell onto the pillar from a height. I didn't mention that that was possible, but I didn't figure out the wire bit until just that moment. That's why I had the brainwave. Anyway, does that mean the killer prepared in advance? But is something like that even possible? No.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
The night button wire.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Hmm?
Damn it!
I'm gonna
It's
solve
actually
this
a
mystery in a
dummy.
flash.
That's
And hurry up,
strange feeling
dumbass!
tower.
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Was this?
was actually a dummy.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Nope, the only dummy here is you, Soda.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Oh, sorry.
Me?
Thought it was on auto.
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Sonya really hates Kazuichi, and honestly, I don't blame her.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
Mm-hmm.
You are joking, right?
It's all right. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, He wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Hmm.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
That was the same tower.
Maybe it was simply moved?
Or maybe the
body moved
floor
to a
simply
different
moved.
floor?
Come on.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Shit, I know this one. What is it? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, come on. It's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? What? What could it be? It's called a reacher. That's what it is. It's called a reacher. We got there. Well, at least to transport things to different floors in the same building is a reacher. Alright, let's do this. Sure. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, this again. Great. Oh, didn't mean to do that. How do I? I suppose I can just do that. Come on, give me an E. Give me an E. Give me an E. Give me an E. That's not an E. Give me an... Oh, hey, look at me. Oh, nope, you don't do that. Wait. Oh, shit. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to press a different button there. I just forgot the button. Okay. Alright, give me another E. Give me another E. Give me another E. Come on. There you are. Hello. This? There it is. Alright. We are in the game. Now I just need an L. Damn it. Come on. L, please. Carol. Bloody hell, there were L's out the wazoo a moment ago. No, I can't get them to save my life. Oh. There you are. Hello. L. There's an E. Ah. Shit. Hey. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Oh. Tor. Reacher doesn't fit, damn it. The Reacher doesn't reach. No. The Reacher is too small to reach. No.
You must be talking about an elevator.
Good job, Hajime.
Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and
So
down.
Reach to say,
like
assume the Reacher doesn't reach.
So whether you enter
I can
from
reach
Strawberry
that.
Hall or Grape
I
Hall,
can reach with that.
it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Yay!
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
To confuse you, obviously. Assumed you can reach
And a picture of a
reach that
grape on the
doesn't
far
reach.
back door when you enter from Strawberry
That's a
Tower.
reach. That's a stretch.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Because of the different door.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
It's on the floor. The things that didn't change when we moved it between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing that these all have in common, they were all on the floor.
I see.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
Yeah.
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
It's a different door.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. Huh? You can only enter one side at a time? Is that what you mean? You can only enter from one side at a time. That you just said something that doesn't relate to anything. Something unique? What? It's an enormous circle? Only the floor moves? That is actually a reach.
I see.
Okay.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
And not the ceiling.
Only the floor moved?
The elevator is a lift that is actually a reacher.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
And both of them were cosmetic because they don't actually lead anywhere.
Then
You reaching?
where do the different floors lead?
I'm afraid you've lost me.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To confuse everyone,
So
obviously.
we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What?
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way,
What the hell is
what
this?
does the chain on
What?
the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter
Symbols
there,
for the
right?
men and women's bathroom were also swapped. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. No way. Like you said, I could probably use these parts to something. Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Jade? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all, huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Oh, okay.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What would that be, Gundam?
It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Sonia has a
You said
favorite,
earlier
and
that
it's not
Strawberry
soda.
House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter. Yeah, this is what threw me.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
Yes.
But does this reflect
Yeah.
reality?
I guess that does work.
Inside
I guess it's
Grape
like
House,
corkscrew
Grape
then.
Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. Huh. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. But it twists 180 degrees, we know that, so that's how it gets us from one tower to the other. Maybe it's MS Paint time. How can I break through this contradiction? Well, we'll see what it says. Akane... Oh. Kazuichi, Akane, Fuyuhiko... Okay, hang on a sec. Kazuichi, Akane, Fuyuhiko... Hold it. So Kazuichi... The compass's needle spun 180 degrees. Was inside the contact elevator, yeah. So that's what it... That's probably the answer. Fuyuhiko... Nope. Akane... No. Okay. So...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Kazuichi's accounts.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you,
Yeah.
the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
Well, the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
Huh, got it.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
Stop finishing each other's
Isn't that right,
sandwiches.
Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
I like the camera rotation there. Just in case you didn't know what 180 degrees looked like.
It was probably following the building's perimeter
Oh!
as it rotated to the other side.
Oh, that's actually clever.
Which means
Okay.
the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
But you'd be able to see that from the outside.
And thanks to
Unless
that,
it was in the
tower we saw
tree
on the
line.
right side
Yes,
when we
okay.
arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when
Huh,
we were at Strawberry
that's actually
House.
kind of clever. I like that.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Or a fun house, maybe.
Well, a funhouse is an
Uh.
amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
Yep.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
I have to say, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I do really like that they gave Monokuma a foil to bounce off of in Minomi. So you can have these silly arguments, basically with himself. It's kind of funny.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
And I completely forgot about it.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Oh, get over yourself,
As long as you know
Nagito.
what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. I'm so tempted to say a four-sided shape just to annoy Nagito. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Nagito, screw you.
Crap!
No, a four-sided shape is a square. Think it over one more time. Oh. Fine.
I see!
I was hoping Nagito would be annoyed at me. He
As I
wasn't.
recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
For an asshole, you're a pretty big asshole.
I guess I should continue
I
listening.
love the face that I
Where's
love
the
the
place
face that he
befitting
made
of the
there.
name
It's just like,
Octagon?
how the hell does that make sense? The ultimate weapon is my cock. Okay. For a second there, I thought the ultimate weapon was bend over, but okay. The place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably spot selection. Select a suspicious spot. The Octagon. Is it... I can't rotate it, I don't think. It's on top. Yes? Isn't strawberry house four-sided?
Crap!
Hmm? What?
Crap!
Huh? I don't know what's asking me. It's a room. You are aware that you're able to have different shaped rooms in different shaped buildings, right, game?
Crap!
What the hell? The octagon. The octagon? It's not. Is it in the tower? What? I have no idea. What exactly are you asking me to do here, game? Is it this?
Crap!
What can I? Like, it's inside strawberry. Don't tell me you've totally given up on thinking and we're doing something else. Otherwise, there's no way you'd reach the time limit for such an easy problem. I need to hurry. No use, I can't go on any longer. Yeah, okay. Sure. Would you like to retry? Yeah, sure, why
We'll
not?
never give up.
Where the hell is it supposed to be? The place befitting of the name Octagon is probably... Huh? Got a game over screen? Nah. No, I've definitely gotten game over screens before. Sometimes on purpose. Like...
Crap!
This is just stupid. Like, can I rotate or anything? No? This is just really, really stupid. It's a room inside Strawberry Tower. Like, it doesn't take a genius for this franchise, I mean. No, I've gotten them before.
Crap!
It doesn't happen very often, but yeah, I have. Like, what the hell am I supposed to be pointing at here? Okay, screw it. Screw it. The octagon is inside your walls. The octagon was the friends we made along the way. To the octagon. Right, where is it? Side, yeah. What? Because the game leads to assume that. Cut off the square from a hexagon? What the fuck is going on? It's literally a pixel to the right of where your cursor starts. Okay. I don't know. Like here?
Crap!
Where does your cursor start? Here?
Here!
Okay, there. Brilliant. Pull up MS Paint.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final
that won't be necessary for a while.
Why is that?
You really
place
like
the
MS
octagon?
Paint, don't you? You really like that bit.
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's
Yeah.
basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final Dead Room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The diamond is just a slightly turned square, right?
The funhouse itself is the weapon.
Not exactly.
So they
but
killed
in
using the
playing
building
cards, yes.
structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Fast trial suspended.
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I'm part of a new bad word to call Manomi. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Manomi is a serious Stefatli. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stefatli, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack, incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stufatli. Well, there's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now.
Okay.
Mon ami is a serious Stufatli.
Manomi is a serious Stufatli.
Yes, I will, in fact, save my progress.
Hello.
Okay. With that, I think I'm going to put a cut in this stream now. I am getting tired after all. That was a good stream. I enjoyed that. It was fun. I've basically, the game has spent this entire trial telling me what I've already figured out, or at the very least what I figured out before. Well, before I second guessed myself. So yeah, still no idea who the killer is or anything like that, but I think it's about time that I leave off. So, thank you very much, Firewall, Scorpy. My name is Celestial Ludenberg. Thank you all for coming along. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. I'm going to try to do a stream on Monday, but don't hold me to that, please. Thank you. Anyway, I do have something planned for this month, by the way, so keep your eyes and ears open on the Discord. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.